Let me know if it's still echoing for you. I'll put up a poll. Thank you for the like. No, it was just echoing, so I started it over. Pumbaa Pig, hey, what up? Did the live crash? No, it didn't. Good to see you, meow. Lamb Lamb, hi guys. Okay, looks like it's not echoing anymore. How was everyone's day? Look at all the crowns you guys have. Oh, why did you cry? Good, how are you? Yep, you were here a few days ago. I remember you. Can we talk about Superman movies? I don't know if you're the same person, but that's been requested a lot, and I don't know anything about Superman movies. It was good. How was yours? I had a migraine all day and ended up getting sick, so it was not that great. My stepmom's grandpa died. Oh, I'm sorry. That's always tough to lose a grandparent. Pretty, by the way, but nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I might only stay on here for like a little bit, guys, depending on how many people come in here, because like I'm just tired. I was like in excruciating pain all freaking day until like literally 6 p.m. So no, okay, I'll stay for a little bit. Did you wake up when you went to sleep from your insomnia? For my insomnia? For my narcolepsy? Yay! Yeah, guys, like and subscribe so I feel better. Thank you, Costco card. And no, I don't know how to get you, like onto my account. I have to Google it. I've been like learning a lot more about this. I have to make, guidelines too for my chat, which I have to do on the like PC laptop. So I'm thinking it's one of those things where I have to add you that way. But once I figure it out, I will Discord you and let you know. But it's been working pretty fine. The app will still randomly crash, like even if I'm watching a video, and I cleared the cache, so I don't know what's going on. I think the app is just like broken on my phone. Lose the makeup and you'd be a 3 out of 10. I'm barely wearing any makeup, so I guess I'm a 3 out of 10. It's my birthday, sing please, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Jose, happy birthday to you. Oh, you got me again? What does that mean? Score B. My school starts in 5 days. Ah, you feel ready? Very stunning, thank you. Someone said something about migraines. Yeah, that was me. I had a migraine all day. I have chronic migraines, which is part of having narcolepsy. It comes with a whole bunch of other illnesses sometimes. So I got this huge sketchbook from Bial's. Ooh, that sounds fancy. So do I. You guys start next. Oh, so you start in September. Okay. Do you eat chicken? Only certain kinds of chicken. Like popcorn chicken, chicken nuggets, or rotisserie. I don't really like the other kind of chicken, like breaded. I don't really like breaded chicken, like piccata. I don't really like that. What are you selling? Nothing. Share your worst moment of narcolepsy. There's been a few. One's not really appropriate, but I fell asleep. Actually, it's not, if I say it, fine. One time, bro, Meg, I got searched at school yesterday. Oh my god. Beautiful eyes, smile, nice vocal. Bye. Bye, Scorpy. Thank you so much. You like, and fried chicken. Fried chicken's good. Yes. I can't believe you got searched. Why? Did they search everyone, or was it just you? So what do you do after you laze around all day doing nothing? I got off of work and I had a migraine, so I took a nap and then I came here. So I don't laze around all day. I went to work in case you missed my live this morning. The worst part isn't hearing your own voice bounce back. It's realizing the second voice was standing right behind you. That's scary. Just ate an entire can of pop snacks for babies. That's smart. See, if you eat a bunch of baby food, it's like not that many calories, and it kind of like fills that urge to keep eating. That's a good hack. I heard that before. And I had a yurt on me, but I robbed that shit over the D and it landed in the trash, and right after a negative search, I got that from the bathroom. Oh, smart. Very smart. Lobbed. Yeah, I read it as robbed, but I knew you meant lobbed. Fried pig. I've never had fried pig. Is it supposed to echo? No, is it still echoing? Apparently it is still echoing. Hello? I don't hear it echoing. Normally I can hear it. My brother was so concerned when he heard someone got searched. I'd be concerned too. It's not echoing for me. Also, fried pork belly is not for you. Oh yeah, I've never tried fried pork belly or fried pork. I've had like chicharron, like chips, but I've never had like actual pork. The echo is so bad. Oh yeah. The vegan teacher is live right now, bro. I'm not vegan. Oh, vegan teacher. Okay, vegan teacher is live. I'm like, I thought you were making fun of me. I don't hear any echoing. Hello, hello. You should like and subscribe. Thank you so much. That's a fake thing. That's just a spammer. Hello, should I like and sub? Yes, you should, if you would like to. I'm not forcing you to. Sometimes my live randomly crashes, so you might want to subscribe, because sometimes you can't find me. It ends up like not being searchable. Thank you, Alex, for liking and subscribing. Are my messages not sending? I don't see any in the last, like, after you said it's not echoing for you. Please subscribe. I guess someone wanted me to say that. Ain't no way someone said everyone's IP address is getting leaked. Nah, that's not true. That's not true at all. Especially since I have a VPN, that's not gonna happen. Thank you. I actually get little bits of like, I buy those like scrunchies that have hairs on them already, and I sometimes use those. Blow your nose snot rings. Wow, creative. I went to Hot Pot the other day and just know my family is absolutely crazy, so everyone was doing crazy. Was going crazy, and I was just like, help me, and then the guy looked at me and like, I'm so sorry, and then I died. Oh no. Oh, that's kind of awkward going out with family sometimes, depending on your age too and how awkward your family is. Hey Meg, I have a riddle for you. Hey Maxim, what's your whittle? Whittle? I was reading your Maxim wheat. I'm allergic to wheat. Is your live only shorts, or how do I make it like a video? My lives are all posted in my like live section. So you would just have to rewatch the whole hour-long live and then take clips from it. Honestly, that's why I was willing to pay an editor, because that's like a lot of work. I don't understand French, okay? I'm sorry, I'm not speaking French, I'm speaking English. My riddle is, what runs but cannot walk? Water! You're a very beautiful lady. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Zachary. Oh, alright. Yeah, there's stuff I gotta figure out on how to use YouTube. And then I can let you know. But yeah, if you want to start clipping things from my past lives from the last few days, that would be cool. But you don't have to. There weren't really... I mean, maybe there were some exciting moments. There was one where I told the story of the ice crashing through my car and then also the tree falling on my car. If you could, like, find those somehow, that would be, I feel like, a good clip, because it's entertaining hearing me almost die. So, do you wear wigs? I don't. This is my real hair attached to my head. I'm sub now. Thank you, Maxim. Did I get it right? Was it water? A whole tree, well, a giant tree branch, but like an entire ice skating rink's worth of ice, because it fell off, it like slid off the top of a 18-wheeler box truck. So it was like a shit ton of ice. Are you AI? I am not AI. What runs and cannot walk? Water? Or your nose? Oh, a nose? Okay, was the answer nose? Because I was thinking water, because water runs. Like running water. I'm interested in making a purchase of some of your fluids. No, either separately or all mixed together. I will display them in my foyer on my handmade walnut shelf. That's amazing. If you actually had a handmade walnut shelf, that's just a funny comment. To add in the walnut shelf is crazy, and I love it. The answer is river, but I accept water. Okay. What babbles but can't talk? A brook. Why are you wearing black? God forbid someone wear black. Jeez. Getting offended over everything. What's a clip? It's just like you would record a certain section of a live, and then you would post it as a clip to like a clip channel. I actually speak German. If you're reading this, you can speak German too. I also died at Hot Pot yesterday, so if you already know that, I'm actually very worried. Wait, what? I have Translate, so it translates what you're saying. This is a game, chat? What? She Antifa, clearly. You don't know what I think and feel. Who's that pretty lady in the window? Is someone in my window? Oh, I thought you were actually speaking German for a second. I am. This is GTA 6, right? Yeah. Almost. If they ever are gonna release the game, instead of just putting out stupid movies on Netflix. Hello, my child. How are you? Hi. How do you pick your nose? I don't, because there's too many things. Always be happy, my child. Thank you so much. Love and light. I don't know how to say your name. The nose ring tells me everything you're thinking. How? How does a piercing tell you what I think? We went out to eat and ended up eating in a gas station at 2 tables in between 2 liquor aisles. You seem like a kind person. I wish you well. Thank you so much. Too messy. No ages in the chat, please. Hello from America. Oh my god, not this piercing war again. It's always the piercing war. It's always the hair, the makeup, the piercing war, everything. These are my nose piercings. But basically, nose ring theory being like, am I any sort of not straight? Then yeah, I'm pansexual. but that doesn't mean you have to have nose rings to be pansexual. I have to go for a little bit. Please stay on until I get back. How long are you going for? Most beautiful Meg of all time. Thank you, Gobsmack. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Nose ring theory is real. Also, the fake smile is creepy. It's not a fake smile. I'm just smiling. I'm happy. Nose ring theory is real. No, what do you mean nose ring theory is real? Like, everyone with a nose ring is not heterosexual? Because I know I've been confused before because I've seen straight people with nose piercings and I was like, oh, you gotta be a gay. And then they weren't. They weren't at all. They just liked it. I've actually met a lot of people like that. I just have to run down the street to go get some chips. Okay. Just do one thing. Take off that nose ring. Then see how beautiful you will look by yourself. I take my nose rings out sometimes, but I like them. I think they look good. Like, there. I took one away. I like it. I think it looks good. What happens if I take my ring out but the hole heals over? Do I turn straight again? Absolutely. You turn straight again until you re-pierce the hole because the more holes, the more goals. Hey, my ex has a nose ring and she got both ways. Also, my older bro is trans. Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. I love the community. I'm not trans. The chat is wild. It is wild. I'm very impressed. Thank you. You are a cutie. Thank you, Erin. Your piercings look great. Thank you. Do you? Thank you, Jose. Yeah, no, I'm not changing my piercings just because someone in chat that I don't even know said that they looked bad. What a disgusting thing to say. Super random. Jesus. Yeah. Well, you guys haven't even heard all the fat comments. I ate a strawberry on the live. Everyone was like, you're eating cookies? Cookies? You're so fat. Gays are addicted to drama. That's absolutely not true. Meg, do you know Halsey? I do know Halsey. I don't know her personally. I know her music. I like her music, actually. I love piercings, right? I love piercings. I love tattoos on people. I think it makes you look unique and not like everybody else. Hey, I'm gonna make an out of context video for your past streams and I'll send it and you can see if you want to post it. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Cookies. Like Kevin from The Office. Cookies. Oh my god, did you see that girl in the tower live video today? No, I didn't. I was asleep. I was at work and then I was asleep like the whole afternoon because I had such a bad migraine. Why look so glowing, ma'am? Thank you, Santa. Hi from Dubai. Hello, Dubai. Hi from America. I love your makeup. Thank you. It's just blue on my eyes with some sparkles. God forbid you eat a strawberry with a piercing. Damn, I know, right? It's crazy. But my mods do a pretty good job of getting rid of the haters and the people that are just gonna end up with bad karma from being super mean for no reason. They do a great job, so sometimes it like gets flooded and things get through, but for the most part they do a great job. What do you work, if you don't mind sharing? I work at a youth group home, so like a youth residential group home. They like live there for rehabilitation. I'm a case manager and I basically help them like learn daily skills, help manage their mental health, basically just be like a resource for them, help them like with schoolwork, all sorts of stuff. Keep owning the nose piercings. Looks good on you. Thank you. How are you? I'm good. I seen her at my local Dollar General. She always on her phone though. I I actually don't shop at Dollar General. I go to the Dollar Tree because it's cheaper. In Dollar General, I feel like my Dollar Generals around me are always like so messy and not organized, and I just don't want to shop there. I don't think my messages are sending. I'm sorry. Let me try to fix. Double tap. Done on your cute nose. Thank you. Yes, double tap my nose, guys. Double tap my nose. Boop, 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 boop. Just take off this nose ring for once and see. Oh my god, not again with that. Fractured my toe today at field hockey. Oh, fractured toes are horrible. I took my narcolepsy medicine for sleep and it like really knocks you out. And I went to the bathroom and it kicked in and I fell asleep on like the toilet pretty much. And so when I stood up, I like thought my legs were fine, but they had completely fallen asleep and had like no blood flow or anything. And I immediately collapsed and I broke my tibia, fibula, and 3 toes in my foot. And I was in a cast for like a month and a half. Oh, spicy sausage juice. I'm not happy. I'm sorry, why are you not happy? Again, with these nose ring comments, I'm just gonna remove the word nose ring. There we go. You feel like giving up, don't give up. We all want you to stick around. It'll get better, I promise. I'm an astrologer from India. Astronomer? Because I think astrology is like zodiac signs. Hey dog, what's up? Nice green light on the background. Thank you. It's my like space theme light. I don't know. Go up. Okay, let me go up. Aw says, hi cute Meg, sorry I'm late, was venting about my rough day. It's okay, no worries, girl. I'm chubby but a hot bee, so you queen, yay! Thank you. Yeah, being curvy and thick is, I think it's attractive, for me personally, but I do understand there's a point where you have to be healthy as well, so as long as you're healthy, then you can be like whatever weight, as long as your doctor tells you that you're healthy. Monkey pooping, monkey shy, monkey no speak, monkey no hear, monkey pooping. Costco card with the banger comments. Love from India. Hi India. Why is everyone's from India? Much love from America. Hey dear Prudence. Oh, it's a great song. Hello, I think it's attractive. Great. You not read me. I try to read you guys, sorry. Here comes the sun. So whoever's spamming Beatles stuff, that's really ironic because like my whole wall is full of pictures and the fold-outs from their vinyl albums. So I really like the Beatles, so that's funny. I never knew it was monkey pooping until now. I don't think it is. I think it's just... Oh, sorry, I clicked on something. I don't think it is like a monkey pooping. It just looks that way to me because it's like squatting. Girl, you should have seen my face when you said that you found that attractive. Yeah! Curvy girls are attractive. My biggest piece of advice would be stop following people that don't look like you because it makes you feel bad about your body. Follow like bigger girls and like plus size models or people doing try on hauls that have bigger bodies so you can like not feel alone, and they're really accepting those communities, so I love them. Ouch, sorry about your toe injury. I took a slash. This girl whacked my big toe and fractured it. Oh my gosh. Do you get in trouble? Or is that just how sports work? Well, from now on, it's gonna be me too. Okay, thank you, Heather. Leave some room for the Cowboys. Cowboys are great. You are so freaking pretty. I love you. I love so much your makeup, girl. Thank you, Shelly? Yeah. Thank you, Shelly. Yellow Submarine, A Day in the Life. Or we just choose John Paul, George, or Ringo? George, because he was the peacemaker and he always wanted everyone to stop fighting. And I think his solo career was one of the better ones. I know Paul is still going, Ringo's still going, but Indian Aryan, I don't think those things can be the same, but okay. How's Meg doing? Doing better? I'm okay. I'm just tired. I'm just really, really tired, guys, because if you've ever had a migraine, I don't know. Hey, Fact Universe, what up? If you've ever had a migraine, it just like knocks you out and hurts. Like, it really hurts. I thought I was dying and had to go to the hospital, but it went away and I took a little nap, so okay. I'll probably only be on here for like another half hour, if that. Paul is fake. He's Bill Shears. Paul died in 1966. He's Billy Shears. Oh, like an Avril Lavigne situation where they got replaced. He sounds the same though, but I mean, I guess you could find a body double. Migraines don't knock you out. I've had one before. It didn't make you extremely tired after puking all day and being in immense pain. It makes me tired. Could you be attractive spoon? I've had those headaches during the time of the month. Yep, that's what's happening. Turn your head to the left. Why? You guys want profile shots? Where are you from? I'm from Great Ancient India. Oh my god, sir. Oh, okay, you have a nice version of that. Hi, I'm from America. Wow. I thought I read that as wow because the person below you put oh. W earrings. Thank you, Songbird. Your local bitch. Oh, thanks. Do you have a cat? I don't. I have a dog. My dog was with me on my live this morning if you guys want to go check that out. Do you like American Horror Story? I do like American Horror Story. Although I do think Ryan Reynolds is a complete racist and exploits the shit out of situations. So, but I like it because it's entertaining. I'm American too. I don't trust foreigners. Wow. Okay. It seems like God messed up spacebar while fitting your teeth. That's a original comment, so it's not that bad, but I like my tooth gap. W. Ryan Reynolds, yes. I like my tooth gap. How many of y'all got a tooth gap? Because I think it's pretty unique. I've gotten really sick a few times when I would be puking all the time. One time I got sick and puked out everything I ate for almost a whole week last year. I was starving. Oh, that sounds horrible. That like basically happened to me today when I got home. Because all day long I listened to children with behavioral issues. So they're constantly screaming, constantly fighting, and it just ends up giving me a migraine and I'm tired after work. Do you spitball your tooth gap to clean it? No, I use a toothbrush. I have the same upper tooth gap. Yeah, spicy. I think tooth gaps are attractive because not everyone has one. Not that you're not attractive if you don't have one, but I like them. Do you find your celebrity look-alike? I told you, and you noted it down yesterday. It's probably in my screenshots, but if you want to remind me, that would be great. Vegan teacher is crazy. She said vegans are kinder than God. I don't want any beef with vegan teacher, but a lot of her views are very extremist. I am not trans. I am a cis woman. If you're new to this stream, she's talking about the time she experimented with her cousin. That's a good one. That's funny. That sounds like strep throat. No. What do you mean sounds like strep throat? Being sick all day? Having a migraine? Do you have some squishies? I do have a few squishies. Not like the dumplings or anything. I have a Nido from back before Nidos were even popular, if you can believe that. It was like $5 because they weren't popular yet. And then all of a sudden they became super popular. Meg, can you maybe use he, him pronouns for me? Why? No. Don't confuse the people in the chat. Do you knit or crochet? I have done knitting and crochet before. I'm not very good at it. Is your hair red or brown? It is brown with blue on the tips. But I want to get it like to an auburn red color. So I gotta wait for the blue to fade out. Llama, you are she it. Oh my god. Lamb lamb. No, lamb lamb, I can't go by he him because I'm not a he him. But if you're a he him, that's fine. If you were dissolved in acid and passed through a cheesecloth, will you change your username to filtered? Yeah. If I get like extra pasteurized, I'll change my name to Meg, like ultra pasteurized. When are you going to be off live? Probably in a half an hour. I've been live for half an hour already, so I'm probably just gonna do an hour today. But I'll try to be back tomorrow. She said tips. He tips multiple. I don't know what you're into. Very nice. Aw, I know, I'm sorry guys. I am really tired. It's a lot. It's a lot working and then doing live as well. It's a lot of work. But I appreciate you guys. New Zealand autism. That's dope. I like your username. I'm also on the spectrum and I think New Zealand is cool, but I've never been there. I don't knit crochets, ponchos, or shawls. I've tried to make a blanket, but it had holes and stuff. It wasn't good. My mind's in the gutter, my bad. Well, my mind was in the gutter too because you said tips, plural, and I was like, oh, tips, plural. I'm a clam my other XP from other lives. Bye-bye. Okay. What? Oh, I'm claim my other XP from other lives. Bye. Okay, bye, local. Have fun. Thank you. Everybody say bye to local. Hey, open your ears, girl. My ears are open. I say that to people too. May I spam faces, please? You may not spam in my chat. No. Can you model your crocheted poncho for? I just told you I don't have a crocheted poncho. I have a blanket I can pretend I made. But that's lame. That's lying. Open the door, girl. What door? What door? I'm not near any doors. Malaya, why are you sad face? Why are you sad face? Guys, at 100 likes, or 100 likes, yeah, 100 likes, thumbs ups, we'll do a bush reveal. Ooh, a bush reveal. Whoa, sorry. You were cute, so cute. Thank you, Rishi. Great smile. Parody Zenita. Okay, I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm doing it. I'm sorry. I kind of look like her, you're right. What's she in? Nothing I would know. But she's also 51. I'm not 51. But she looks great. Where have I seen her? I know she's an Indian actress, but I feel like I've seen her before. I do kind of look like that. Hold on, I'll show you guys. Oh, it's giving me a whole story. Ah! Hold on. I do kind of look like her. Am I pregnant? No. Those are not things you should ask people. That's considered like private medical information. You should not be asking people that. Like and subscribe, guys. Her live crashes. Yes, it does crash. Why is she wearing clothes? Oh, man, I don't know. It's kind of cold in my house. It doesn't look like you at all. That's why I said kind of. Like, I think it's the eyes. The eyes kind of look like me. Please wax or shave your bush. We don't want to see that. No, you guys, I have plenty of bushes. I don't want to wax them. Oh my gosh, one of my plants is dying. One of the ones I tried to make better is dying. The comments, yeah, I know. I love you like God loved me, okay? Jesus Christ. Do you practice self-love whenever you feel lonely or stressed? Yes, I try to. I do have, obviously everyone has times of like being down on themselves, but I try not to do that because then it makes me really sad. Have you thought about shaving your head ever? I have an undercut. Like the underneath is shaved. I had dreadlocks in like high school, which I know is cultural appropriation and stupid and dumb. But my friend cut them out and I had a pixie cut for a while, so I guess I didn't like fully buzz my head, but I did like kind of shave it. Please look after those plants. I know I am. It's the ones I propagated that aren't doing that well, which is fine because I just propagated them off a different plant. You are so handsome. Thank you, Peppa. Why is it stupid to have dreadlocks? As a white woman with no cultural like connection or ancestry to like African American culture or culture that involved dreadlocks, it's kind of like cultural appropriation unless you look at like Nordic culture where yeah they did kind of do dreadlocks a lot, but also I'm not like fully Nordic, so for me it's probably not okay. But if you're part of that culture and community, ethnicity and stuff, then I feel like you can do dreadlocks and it's not cultural appropriation. You can make your hair any way you want. Black people do not get pressed, bro. Okay. I've just been like, some people have gotten pressed, and so, or like being like this, like you're canceled, that's racist. So that's why I didn't I also didn't. They were a lot of work. Dreadlocks are a lot of work to like retwist and relock and have the new growth coming in and stuff. Black woman wearing blonde wig, what would that be? They can wear blonde wig. I guess you're right. I guess it doesn't matter. But I just was yelled at, so I didn't want to get yelled at again. Yeah, it came from a person of color, and I guess they were just upset or something. I don't know. But I feel bad. I felt bad and they made me feel really, really bad. And I was really young and easily influenced, so I took them out. Bye, Lamb Lamb. Everyone say bye to Lamb. Did you like them? I did like them. I thought they were cute. Join the council. Yes, join the council, guys. Subscribe. Midstream Thunder, thank you so much. Can you do a backflip? I can't do a backflip. I will land on my neck and break it. You are fucking beautiful, lady. Stop explaining yourself. Just own you. Thank you so much. I was just explaining why I don't have dreadlocks anymore. What do you mean took them out? I cut them off. The ones that I could brush out that weren't like professionally locked by an artist, those I had to cut, or those I could brush out, but the ones that were like actually locked with like thread from an artist and stuff like that, I couldn't. I had to cut them out. But I brushed out a few, and then I brushed out like the roots because those weren't as bad. I'm dating a 60-year-old Latina. We gonna get married soon. Congratulations. I hope you are of age to do that. Hello, ma'am. Hi, Akil. I'm watching this stream from Neptune. Isn't it cold on Neptune? Isn't Neptune the frozen one? Or is that Uranus? Which one's the frozen one, guys? Which planet is the frozen one? The stupid iPhone ain't working. The clock should be showing that it's yam time. That's funny. Yeah, I'm old enough. I'm 20. Oh, okay. Not for me to judge. What's running in your country? What's running in my country? I don't know what you mean by that. Guys, please carry on. Like and subscribe and share. Thank you so much, Akil. I'm bored here at Neptune. Can you please let me in Uranus? You're such a funny guy. Why are you so cute? Thank you. And then some dude gets tackled by a quarterback. What? I must have missed your first comment. Right, we're gonna be leaving in about like 15-ish minutes. And then some dude oh, I thought I've read that twice. I'm so sorry. I'm back. It's okay, chaotic. Don't worry. What's your country name? America. That boy wild for that one, yeah. The yam time thing, yeah. Are you use Insta? Nope, I do not. I'm not giving out my private Instagram. That would be crazy. Ain't heard that line before. I'm glad you guys like that. You belongs in America. Thanks. I wish I wasn't in America. I want to visit the world. I don't want to be stuck here. I want to visit all over different places and get an understanding of like all the different cultures and things like that. Because I think that would make me a more rounded person. Assalamu alaikum. Assalam, I think is how you respond to that. Do you listen to Ariana Grande? Not really. No. I've heard her songs. I've heard them. I've listened to the album, but I didn't add it to my playlist. So like there's music I like, but I wouldn't necessarily add to my playlist, if that makes sense. Hug from India, hug from America. I got my chase. Nice. You got your foods. This music, is it gonna be like fuck this music? Probably. Yeah, this is the only music I can play because it's like the only DMCA free music. You're from Jordan. Very cool. Add me, join Mohammed Asif. Am Indian boy. Oh my god, Mohammed Asif. Okay. have your breakfast. For me, it's 9:30 p.m., so it's not breakfast time. Wait, how did, like, all of India enter the chat? You look like you eat mayonnaise. Did I put mayonnaise on my sandwiches? Make sure to take sunscreen if you go to Australia. You're gonna get sunburn. Yeah, I have to wear sunscreen even in America because even when it's cloudy, I get sunburned. I actually ended up in the hospital as a kid because it was really cloudy and I lived near the beach, so like I walked down to the beach to like look at shells or be a kid, I guess. And I ended up getting such bad sunburn because I thought I didn't have to wear sunscreen when it was cloudy, that my skin started like bubbling up and it got like those white splotches and I had to go to the hospital. I got stabbed in Australia one time. Oh my god, is Australia dangerous? Where in Australia? 60 likes, guys. Can we get to 100 likes by 10 p.m. Eastern? Can we get to 100, please? Please, please? Sweetheart, don't you live in like Connecticut or like Kentucky? I live in Connecticut. Kentucky and Connecticut are very not similar. But but very close. They both start with the same sound. I got groped in Australia by a kangaroo. Okay. Wild. Hopefully no koalas did that, because those koalas be carrying diseases. Hindi. Vishal dead emoji. I don't know. I don't speak, guys. I don't speak anything but English and a little bit of Spanish. So one time I fell off my trampoline and split my neck open and almost died. Now I have over 600 stitches. That's really scary. I'm so sorry. That's terrifying. No wonder. I went over to my friend's house who had a trampoline, and her mom was like, you guys can't jump on the trampoline unless you wear helmets. So there we were, like, jumping on the trampoline, all wearing helmets. But now I see why, because probably if we weren't wearing helmets, we'd have 60 stitches in our backs from breaking our necks. 60. I said 60. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. You should wear a helmet now. Yeah. Yes, if you ever go back on a trampoline, you should be wearing a helmet and knee pads and a back brace and wrist guards. Actually, I got like 67 stitches. No pun intended. 6, 7? I'm sorry I had to. Admire you. Can we be friends? Sure, we can be friends. No, don't. Sorry, chaotic. You said it. You said it. Hey, all these trampolines have cages now. Even the ones without the cages, you could, or with the cages, you could fly out those nets. I've never gone on a trampoline again. I'm too traumatized. Yeah, I went to a trampoline park. That was fun. I wonder how many people break their necks at those. But you sign a waiver, so you can't sue them. But like, realistically, I wonder how many people break their necks at trampoline parks. I'm gonna look it up. Actually, I'm a girl. Duh. So, annually, how many people break their necks at trampoline parks? How many people per year? Oh my gosh, it's not letting me do it. How many people per year break their necks at... Oh my gosh. It's not letting me do it. sound like from Ohio? I'm from Connecticut. Annually, how many people break their necks at trampoline parks? So injury totals, more than 100,000 emergency room visits occur annually due to trampoline parks. Roughly 34% of these injuries happen specifically at commercial indoor trampoline parks. 55% of people suffer from severe bone fractures or joint dislocations. So yeah, apparently a lot of people get hurt at trampoline parks. Just type, bro. I couldn't type because my iPad was too long to type that. And I got like, it's an iPad, so it's like harder to, I will visit India, please. Why is your upper lip super thin and lower one super thick? Because I was born that way. I did quads at a trampoline park once, and everyone was running away from me because I was in my gear. For context, I'm a Therian. Yes, I remember you from the other night. We had another Therian come into the chat this morning, and they were looking for friends and like advocacy, and I was helping explain to the chat the differences between a Therian and a furry. Thanks to your help from the other night. Letting us know like what that is and stuff, because I think that's super cool. No surprise, people are overweight and uncoordinated. Yeah, pretty much. I'm from Connecticut, USA. But that's cool you're doing quads at the trampoline park. That's a good spot to do it. I would never have thought of that. I also would probably not be as confident and like what's the word? Brave? Yeah, I would not be as confident or brave as you to like go do that at a trampoline park. I would only be comfortable. I feel like I would have to do that in like a field with friends or something because I might get a little bit embarrassed. But I'm also not part of the community, so hi from Iran. Hello. Ah, aw, boo. I wanted a friend. I know, I'm sorry. They were here earlier. They might come back. What's your favorite music artist, Meg? My favorite music artist of like all time is definitely the Beatles. I know, cliche. And their music is all like four chords and not a lot of work. But I do like the Beatles. They put out a ton of music in their time. Um, right now, I basically am just listening to a lot of random classic rock. And then I listen to like mostly everything. And then a lot of like alt rock, alternative music, indie, pop, normal rock. Can you play XO by Enhypen? I can't because I will get in trouble for playing music. Lose the septum piercing, you would look much better. Oh, I forgot to get rid of the words piercing and septum. Thank you. You fuck with Honestov? Yes. Oh my god. So, you know the song that's like, he's from Missouri like me. That's really cool. The one that's like, I'd rather overdose, that song, the really very popular one. That's a song I was going to send to my ex-fiance because it's about like, I can't let you go even though like how much you're using and how much it hurts me. I still want to stick around and be like there for you. It's a very sweet song. It was written, I think, for his dad, but it applied a lot to my relationship. So I was going to send that to my ex fiance when he was struggling, so that he knew like I was still there for him, but I was the one using. Yeah. Um, so I feel both sides of that because like I was the one using and then also he was using like separately. So like it started with him using and then like me being around him obviously kind of like influenced me to get down the wrong path. Hi Lux, hi Poppy, hi Costco. I'll be at your front door in 1 hour. But yeah, so I was gonna send him that song, and then later that night at work, I got a message that he had passed away from an overdose. So I never got to send him that song and let him know that, like, I can't let you go no matter how bad you're hurting me, and I just want you to feel better and be happy. What about Crash First with MGK? What do you think about that song? I like MGK, so I think I would like that song, but I don't know if I've heard it. I don't recognize the title, but I'm sure I've probably heard the words. Have you ever listened to REM's album Monster? I listened to lots of songs by REM, but I don't know what albums they came from. Rip, yeah. Rest in peace. Goddamn, I'm sorry. Yeah. Don't get into drugs. Don't do it, because you'll die. Like hard drugs. If you smoke pot, you'll be fine, but my homeboy died from an OD. His perks were laced and he died with me in the room. Yep. My best friend, or my ex-best friend, who I'm not friends with anymore, actually died in front of me, and I had to thank God I am CPR certified and like basically was first responder there, so I was able to start CPR. And by the time the ambulance got there, she was coming back to it. She was still very, very out of it, but I was able to get her breathing again, which was good. But I've had lots of people pass away from overdoses, from laced pills, also from just straight up overuse. Like I can name so many people. I've also lost a lot of people to like self-harm and suicide, which is really sad because like all these people when I've been losing them, like I feel like we're all still pretty young. Like the people I lost, like they were like 25, 26, like they weren't old. Don't do drugs, and if your friends do, carry Narcan. You know how I carry Narcan everywhere I go? Everywhere I go, I carry Narcan because I've also walked out of Walgreens for work and had people passed out in their cars and had to like knock on the window and administer. So yeah, after like doing the I administered Narcan to my friend. I did two. So like one and then another one. And then I started CPR, which is like the proper protocol is to administer Narcan and then begin CPR if you know how to do so. If you do not know how to do CPR, do not try doing CPR. Especially if you don't know the signs to check for first. If you don't do your preliminary check, and the person's still breathing and you start CPR, you can actually make them worse and hurt them. Meg the doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm just CPR certified and worked at a pharmacy and just Narcan works for one drug though. It works for opiates, yes. There is a fluvoxamine, I believe, or something else that can be used to reduce opioid or benzodiazepine overdose, but it is not like common. It's not on the streets. It's like only in the like hospital settings or stuff like that. Yes, ABCs, airway, breathing, circulation. Always check your surroundings too to make sure you're in a safe spot. Can you explain what Narcan is? Narcan is the brand name for a drug called naloxone. The way it works is naloxone will knock the opioids causing the overdose off the receptors. And since they look like the same shape as an opioid receptor, they're able to like hop onto it, and it will block any other opioids that look like that from trying to attach because it's already attached to that one. Yes, call 911. So, yes, basically steps are check your scenes for like safety surroundings, stuff like that. Make sure you're in a safe spot, make sure the person's a safe spot. Do your ABCs, and then call, or before that, tell someone if they look like they're in distress. After you do your ABCs, you call 911 yourself if you're alone, or you yell for someone to call 911 and grab an AED kit, and then you begin CPR and stuff like that. You got CPR certified in 7th grade. Yeah, it's really important to be CPR and first aid certified. I also know how to perform CPR on dogs because I was very concerned when I got my dog, so I got certified in that as well. And the same thing for dog CPR. The placement is different for like, but you do the same hand pressure from your shoulders, like your full body. And then you also do 30 compressions to every 2 breaths. Okay, Aust, have a good night. Have fun reading. I'm gonna go in 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes. So we have 8 minutes to get this to 100 so we can do a bush reveal. Don't say someone call 911. Point to someone. Yeah, point to someone, assign them a duty. Yeah. Assign them to, because people won't, and who will call and nobody will. Yep, absolutely agree. And it's important to not stop CPR until paramedics arrive or until you're too tired to do so, correct. Also, it's important if you have someone else that is able to perform CPR that you can rotate with them to make sure nobody gets tired. Literally, just keep going with the CPR until you are too tired or the ambulance arrives. Even if you think they're like dead, just keep going. You're not a doctor, you don't know. This must be the beautiful Sicilian girl. It is! I am Sicilian. Yes, everyone please like and subscribe. But yeah, so I am not like, don't obviously take a CPR course, don't just take what I'm saying. Because like I know I'm missing bits and pieces here and there, but definitely take a CPR first aid course. What do you do if someone has a heart attack? If they're not breathing and they're completely unresponsive, you start CPR. And then hopefully you are somewhere where you can say, hey, you go get an AED, which is an automatic electronic defibrillator, and you hook that up properly, and it will advise you whether to give a shock so that the person can come back, and then it will tell you either to continue CPR or not continue CPR. I also think it's very important to get the first aid portion as well as the CPR portion because it teaches you about like if someone's choking, if someone's bleeding out, if someone's had a head injury, been in a crash, stuff like that. So it teaches you how to do a tourniquet. It teaches you how to do the what used to be the Heimlich maneuver, but they gave it a new name, which would be like back thrusts and chest thrusts and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like everyone should take it. It's a very important course. What will you do if somebody's stuck inside a burning building on fire, a little girl screaming? I would call the fire department. Don't run into a burning building ever. I know you might want to, but it's just risking more lives because if you can't get those girls out, you're stuck in there too. So, to minimize damage, I'm pretty sure firefighters and first responders recommend you don't run into burning buildings. Do not call the fire department. Right, let them burn out. Let it sizzle out and then check on it later. I had to give my homeboy Narcan a week at school and nobody found out, but a week later I got in trouble for having Narcan on me. Little do they know it saved someone's life. Yeah. I think Narcan and Nalox boxes should be everywhere on school, like high school campuses, college campuses. There should be Nalox boxes anywhere where you can like run to and get Narcan. And there should be like a trading sheet, and it's really easy. Honestly, it's a nasal spray, you put it up there. And then you do one nostril, and if they don't come back, you can do the other nostril with a second dose. It's crazy that you got in trouble for having it on you, but I do understand because it is a medication and you're not allowed to have medications in school. A lot of the times with Narcan, if the person is a heavy user, it will immediately put them into withdrawals and precipitated withdrawals, which is very, very dangerous, and you absolutely need to take them to the hospital anytime after administering Narcan because they can fall back into a withdrawal or OD. So they can fall back into OD status if they are not monitored at a hospital. And actually by like Connecticut law, you have to be monitored for 2 hours after the administration of Narcan by a hospital. So yeah. But I get it if you're like trying not to get in trouble and your homie has really bad addiction problems and doesn't want to get help. But like once your addiction is so bad that you don't want help and you yell at the people for Narcaning you, most of the time the Narcan will immediately set you into withdrawals and you'll be like puking and shaking and not having a good time. Bones always break during CPR. Yes, well, not always, but not like break, but you could fracture, I guess. Sorry. My nose is all stuffy. Thank you for liking and subscribing, Midnight. Wait, tell us your makeup routine. Your makeup is so pretty. I just bought blue glittery eyeliner, and I do that. I do a line like that, and I put a little bit of shimmer on, and then I did a little bit of blue underneath, and then just mascara. There's nothing else on my face. It's just my eyes. I'm not a doctor. I wanted to be a doctor really bad. He wasn't really addicted. It's just didn't know he took 30 milligrams instead of 10. Yeah. W. Dr. Meg. I'm not a doctor, guys. It's not medical advice. Always ask your doctor. Hi, Lily. I missed you, girl. I'm sorry. You just showed up when I'm about to leave. What do you do if somebody has heart disease? I would not be aware of that unless they were wearing a medical alert bracelet, and otherwise like heart disease is managed through medication, weight loss, and exercise, and like healthy eating. That's the only other way to manage it. Remove the heart. What do you mean? You look like a junior nurse. But I don't have like the snotty nurse attitude. I wanted to go to pharmacy school. So I started my college career in like the pharmacy program. And then it was going to take like so long and cost so much money that I decided to just do biology instead. Remove the heart. Yeah, if they have heart disease, take the heart out and put a new one in. Guys, like and sub so Megan can buy tissues. Yeah, I honestly don't have tissues. I normally just use toilet paper or paper towels, which is like not as good for your nose. But thank you. Yeah, guys, Venmo me money so I can buy tissues. You make a fucking great doctor. Thank you. I want to go back to school for my APRN, like my nursing license, and doesn't pharmacists have to work in a farm? Yeah. No, I wanna go back and get my degree in like nursing and do an advanced practice for mental health and substance abuse disorders, because I feel like that's just where I am most helpful to people, which is like a lot of what I do at the group home anyway. Like the kids are mentally ill, they end up using drugs, I have to Narcan them, call the ambulance, stuff like that. You should, people need you. Oh, thank you. So the only reason I haven't gone back is because of this administration decided that you could not get really like financial aid loans unless you're going for a professional job, which nursing no longer qualifies as a professional job in this country, apparently. So it's really hard to get financial aid, and I can't pay out of pocket for medical school. Also, I was like, I have a fear of vomiting, so I don't know how I'm gonna make it through the practical. If someone like gets sick, I'm gonna have to have like someone else take care of that. But I guess I've heard that it's like people that are afraid of blood, they go into it anyway, and after so much like experience with it, it's like nothing, which is kind of what my fear of vomiting was, because my ex would constantly be like withdrawing and then back on it, withdrawing back on it, so he would be puking all the time and I would have to help him. So I've gotten pretty used to it. If I abuse people with no substances, is it not substance abuse? That's a good one. That's funny. Dog of farm. They spelled pharmacist right, but they put like actual farm. But no, we called the degree pharm sci, like pharmaceutical sciences. And anytime I said that to someone, they're like, farm science? Like you work with farms and animals? After this live, can you send me a copy to download it, because I can't do it off YouTube to add it to my video editor? Oh. I'm gonna have to start doing shorter lives, because otherwise I don't know how to send it. It's gonna be like the biggest file ever, and it's not gonna send through Discord. So you might have to send me your email on Discord, because that might be the only way I can send it through. Because Discord, I have to buy like Nitro or whatever to send anything that's bigger than like 1 MB. Only in America would a job that costs almost 8 years of school, back to back, 12 to 16-hour shifts, not a real job. McDonald's. Are you a man or a woman? I am a cis female. Since you know so much about you, do you have a birthmark? I have a mole birthmark, I guess, on my ribs. On my ribs. All right, I'll do that. I'll send you my email. Okay, thank you. Sounds good. Do you like Cat's Eye? I like Cat's Eye, but I don't really know a lot about them or their songs or anything. I know one of them is named Megan, so I like that. Envy. I don't believe you until I see it. What? Nobody reading that paragraph? Yeah. Holy. Did someone ask you if you're a man or a woman? Yeah, they did. They do that all the time. All right, lovelies. It is now 10:04 Eastern. I want to let you guys know I'll be doing a 2K giveaway. It's just going to be a $10 gift card to whatever you want, I guess. You have to be 18 or older to enter, or have a legal parent or guardian enter for you. I will be posting the rules of the giveaway in the next few days, or actually tomorrow I'll be posting the rules. You don't have to like, subscribe, or do any of that, because it's against YouTube policy. The only thing you have to do is comment on a video, and if your name is in that comment section, I'll be putting it into a randomizer, and you will have a chance to win $10. So it's just my little thank you for getting me to 10K, and I really appreciate you guys. So make sure you subscribe to get updates about that. It's going to be in my community posts, and then I'm also going to make a short about it, about the rules and things like that. So, yep. I am following YouTube policy to a T. This is not sponsored by YouTube. They are not an affiliate. This is completely my doing. They have no say in like part of any of it. And void where necessary. So if it's not allowed in your country, voided. But yeah, basically $10 is very generous. So comment, and all you have to do is comment, because by YouTube standards, you are not allowed to manipulate your likes or your views, but you can ask for comments. You can't ask for likes, views, or subscriptions. So make sure you subscribe to find the rules for the giveaway. That's the only thing you have to do. You're not winning a prize by subscribing. You're winning the prize by commenting on that video that I'm going to post about. So I will have that up for you guys tomorrow, and it will go through the weekend all the way until we reach 2K. Once we reach 2K, I will do the drawing, and if enough of you guys comment, I might do one or two, or two or three giveaways, because I really appreciate you guys. So if enough people comment, I will do more than one. It's a $10 gift card. It can be a Visa, it can be like a Dunkin', it can be Starbucks, Spotify, whatever. The only thing I'm not doing is I'm not giving away Roblox shit, because I don't believe in Roblox. I think the CEO is evil and a pedophile. So stick around, subscribe. I'll have that information up for you guys tomorrow. So I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry tonight is a short live. I want to get to bed early, and then I might go live early in the morning. So if you guys want to see me there, I will try to be live in the morning, as well as 8 p.m. I go live normally 8 p.m. every night. If I'm late, I normally make a post about it or something. So yeah. I cannot ship $10 to you. I would be emailing you. You would be redeeming the code that I give you through email. So yeah. All right, I love you.